Hi friends, today we will talk about Project Seabird, which is situated in Western Ghats and Arabian Sea. This is Asia's one of the largest naval base. This base is also called as INS Kadamba because the Kadamba dynasty ruled this area. Recently, Defense Minister Rajnath Singh visited this Karwar naval base and said that it will be Asia's most powerful naval base. Will give support for trade, economy, humanitarian aid operations, and security strength. The naval base has been codenamed Project Seabird and has been in the construction period for the last 3 decades. The first phase of Seabird has been completed in the year 2005 and the second phase was cleared by the Cabinet Committee on Security in 2012. The project will include dockyard for various naval ships. Currently, only a part of naval base is available for operation and India's largest aircraft carrier INS Vikramaditya, which India bought from Russia, is dockyarded in the Karwar naval base only. India's only ship lift facility is available here. Transfer system of submarines and heavy ship repairs is available here. The naval base will provide advanced approach and security in the Arabian Sea, Persian Gulf and in Indian Ocean also. This is safeguarding of maritime shipping and trading. It's a strong addition for India's Western Command even though Goa and Kochi naval base is present in the Arabian Sea. If we talk about background of this Project Seabird, it is one of the most ambitious biggest project of Government of India. This Seabird project was originally conceived by Admiral Stanley Davison, who received several awards in his career. He served as a Chief of Naval Staff from 1982 to 1984. The main intention of building this naval base is to counter Pakistan. In India and Pakistan war, the 1971 was the immediate trigger point for the development of such a project. During the war, India's Western Fleet Mumbai has to face numerous challenges relating to shipping lanes, fishing boats and tourist boats, etc. Soon after the war, meeting was held to build extra new base for additional support in southern area. Initially, locations like Thiruvananthapuram, Kannuru and Thoothukudi was considered for construction of the new naval base. Then the naval chief Stanley Davison considered to build a naval base near to Arabian Sea and Western Ghats, which was the strategic point. Here the Navy got the land area where big ship can be dockyarded and the large number of facilities can be provided for the staff. Then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi laid down the founding stone of the naval base in 1986, but it didn't catch the speed till 1990. There was several reasons for the delay, but the major one was economic crisis. Due to this, construction was delayed. Project Seabird involves construction of naval base over an area of 11,169 acres. Phase first comprised construction of deep sea harbour, breakwater dredging, a township for staff, naval hospital, a dockyard uplift center and a ship lift. It was completed in the year 2005. Project Seabird is in full compliance with MARPOL regulations after Mumbai and Visakhapatnam. MARPOL regulation contains regulations on oil, sewage, garbage, air pollution, etc. Due to this project, totally 4,111 families are being displaced from 13 villages, who are being accommodated in 7 rehabilitation centers, and a few family members are given jobs in the Navy. A distinct feature of naval base is the availability of ship lift and ship transfer system facility for the dry docking system. Ship lift can lift off the ships having weight of 10,000 tons and with the dimension of 175 meter. Phase second project will expand facilities for additional warships and providing docks for 42 ships and set up a new naval air station including major facilities like townships, shopping complex, sailors institute, schools and family welfare centers, etc. Modern hospital named INS Patanjali will be built, which will have a 141 beds facility, expandable to 400 beds in the near future. It is estimated that Phase 2 project will be finished in 2022. This project is largely opposed by the fishermen community for the acquisition of the land in the beach side. The expansion of the Indian Navy project has threatened the livelihoods and homes of fishermen, but also the work is in continuously progress. More than two-thirds of Navy's modernization project has spent on indigenous procurement in the last 5 financial years. Out of that, 48 ships and Project 75I submarines are being inducted through indigenous construction. Likely, aircraft carrier Vikrant to be commissioned in 2022. It is a shining example of the Navy's self-reliance efforts. The Navy is continuously focusing on strengthening its relations with maritime neighbors with the focus on Sagar. From rescuing stranded Indian nationals from affected countries to ferrying in critical equipment, including oxygen cylinders, from abroad, Indian Navy has worked tirelessly in fighting against COVID-19 under the Operation Samudra Setu. This was all about Project Seabird and Navy's recent work. I will end up the video here. Friends, I think you all have liked the video and don't forget to subscribe. Meet you in the next video.